we're going to get right in. We're going to talk about him. Yeezus.
Who?
Yeezy.
Right.
Not Yeezy. Yeezus.
Yay.
Yay.
That's his name. That's your official name.
Yeah, I don't want nobody to be like, that's not this. No. Okay, so Kanye, a.k.a. the Backpack Kid. The white supremacist group is in agreement with him. All right, he's got some company. They said that Kanye is right about the Jews, an anti-Semitic group in LA. That's not Lower Akron, that's Los Angeles. Posted a banner on the 405 freeway Saturday that read, Kanye is right about the Jews. All right. So another message stated, honk if you know. Okay. Ye took to Twitter to say he was ready to go DEFCON 3 on Jewish people. All right, Kanye. I'm not supporting that statement. All right. I don't know what he's talking about. Anyway, so there's a whole league. The Anti-Defamation League classifies the members of a quote-unquote loose network of individuals connected by their virulent anti-Semitism. So basically, they just a whole bunch of people that dislike the same thing immensely. So much so, in fact, that they decided to form a group. But all right. So apparently Kanye West said that he doesn't like the term anti-Semitic. He's not a fan of that term. It's been a term that's allowed people, specifically in my industry, to get away with murder, sometimes literally, and get away with robbing and doing bad to people. You're saying it's anti-Semitic, but I don't believe in that term. I'm going to start telling the IRS, I hear you're saying it's tax evasion, but I don't believe in that term.
Right.
We're going to see where it gets me. Anyways, so he goes, they go on to give this full quote, but he basically was speaking to Piers Morgan. Everybody knows he's got a match for every can of gasoline in America.
All right. Well, I'm going to go ahead and take a shot. I'm going to take that, right? I saw his interview on the Drink Champs, okay? The whole three plus hours, okay? And what he was talking about, it was from a different perspective than what people are saying. Okay, now he was saying some anti-Semitic points, okay? Now, I need for y'all to film me before they kill me. And I really do mean that, you know what I'm saying? He said that, first off, he identified himself as the original Black Jew, as the original Israelite, so he says, how can I be against myself when he identified as a Jew? Okay, so he says that's why he don't believe in that word. I am not against myself nor my people. This is what he's saying. So this is what Kanye is saying, and I'm understanding where he comes from and all that. But we need to put what he's saying in the basket so I can unpack
as
that
a Black Jew, does he now concede his previous statement saying that slavery was a choice, or
no? You went too deep there. You think deep. You're a deep thinker. But we're gonna be on Kanye's level, not my girl Miss Purge's level. Okay. So look, when he said that he don't believe in the that he can be anti-Semitic. He said because he is a Black Jew, he is a Jew. Okay, and we don't want to go too far in what else he said about that, but this is how he illustrated. Okay, and we're going to talk about this in the next segment too. But he said this is how he illustrated that he cannot possibly be anti-Semitic. On that same show, the Drink Champs, he said, you want me to say some anti-Semitic stuff? I can say, and I quote, Kanye West said, I can say, and I know Nori and them was sitting on their nail that, oh my God, you're about to get us canceled. And guess what he said that he said was anti-Semitism? He said, I'm going to say, smack a bitch, kill a nigga. Smack a bitch, kill a nigga. Smack a bitch, kill a nigga. He said, now that's anti-Semitic because he see himself as that. And the point that he made was, and these quote unquote people that runs the music industry is getting paid off of anti-Semitism. That's what he was saying. Mm-hmm. So when you look at it and unpack it and where he's saying it, that's what he's saying. And now people are, and then he was saying some other stuff. But the most hateful stuff that he said was, and that's the part I relate to, because when he said shoot a nigga, smack a bitch, or fuck a bitch, whatever, all that stuff he was saying the people that governs the music industry is getting paid for what he considered is anti-Semitism. He don't consider what people are saying that he's saying, although he did say, and I quote, I am jealous of those type of people who pulled themselves up by the bootstrap and got themselves out of that messed up condition, who got business together, who's not aborting their kids at a high rate. He said, I am jealous for people that's being able to spend money with each other and bring the whole group up together. He said, I am jealous of those people. That's what he said word for word, and people are taking this thing to the next level because, of course, he said some other wild stuff.
Yeah, because he was tweeting some other wild stuff. And I'm not gonna, I just need to make this quote, because here's the thing, man. Even a broke clock can be right twice a day. Right? You got a grandfather clock, whatever, no matter what time it stop on, it's gonna be right 2 times every day. So I'm not saying that he didn't have some facts or some truth put in there. But let me just read this little snippet.
This little what?
Little snippet.
All right.
All right. West also told Piers Morgan that Quentin Tarantino's Django Unchained was his idea, and that he originally pitched the story to the director and Jamie Foxx. You know, the Django Unchained was a remake, right? All right. So I don't know how many eggs I'm going to put in the yay basket. Your thoughts? Okay. So all I have to say about it is, yay is yay. There's a lot of things that he say that I agree with. There's a lot of things that he says I just sit back and say, something to think about. I know he's upset that his shows got canceled through different dealing with them, like his concerts and stuff got canceled. And when he said he put on the White Lives Matter shirt, they hurry up and had press conferences and attacked him and things like that. So I'm just saying, I mean, yay is yay. I mean, I watched the Drink Champs. I understood what he was saying. And I just felt like, everybody can say what they want to say, but as soon as he says something, it's a problem and it's an issue.
Well, let's go with what the subject matter is. There's some Europeans that is in agreement with this guy. And I want to know, is these skinheads or something? Is these people that's against Jews? What's going on?
They didn't announce the name of the group as far as what I saw. They just kept referring to him at.
It's in there. It's in there. You just didn't see it.
I skimmed past it.
Yeah, but it's definitely in there. But make them read the article.
Read the article.
But this is I don't want to say that they own some totally against those type of people, but if they're in agreement with Kanye, and if you see the picture, I'm gonna show the picture right now. As you can see, they is all hooting and hollering, saying that, hey, this is how we really feel about these people too. Now, I know another person that oppressed and terribly did some bad things to that particular group of people. I'd like to think that that's who's cheering for Ye, saying we agree with you.
Yeah, so I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's a something defense league. Hey, boy. Yep, GOYIM. Read the article. Figure out how to enunciate it on your own time.
All right.
That is that. All right. Meta rappers.
Who?
Meta rapper. That's, I guess it's not plural. There's only one of them.
There's only one guy.
But meta rapper. It's a thing. These artificial intelligence that were created by some people that I might wonder if they also have artificial intelligence. All right, I digress. The AI rapper was developed by Anthony Martini and Brandon Lee, non-melanated individuals, co-founders of Factory New, a metaverse media company. So the AI-generated rapper controversy spotlights the need for more Blacks and other minorities in tech. I don't know if it spotlights another need as to why an entire group of melanated people came up with the idea to create a melanated appearing yet non-race specific AI that spouts racist remarks and nigga words. But I digress. So some critics claim that the creators who are not Black are trivializing Black art and the Black experience, which, to just kind of go back to, that's kind of what Ye was saying, but like I said, Roblox. Tantamount to what some are calling digital blackface. And that's exactly, that would hit the nail on the head.
It's kind of crazy too when you look at that thing. Let me break it down.
Yeah, put the picture up for the people so they can at least see.
I'm gonna show you the picture.
Yeah, the picture.
Okay, now this is what I believe is happening. First off, let me lay the foundation. Okay, we know who governs the music industry. The question that I want to lead into before we even go here, why is it okay that our rappers, the people that's rapping, can say kill a nigga, slap a, fuck a bitch, all these things, and why is it necessary for a female rapper to get the deal with the thong up her ass? How come like when I grew up, rappers wasn't dressed like that. Rappers wasn't rapping about that. Rappers wasn't murderers. Rappers wasn't gun toting and gun shooting. Nobody else in the music industry is doing this.
They said there was a meeting.
There's nobody else is representing this off-brand culture that they call gangsterism, the whole culture, the stripper club culture. Look who's rapping to your kids right now. For a generation, this is what you get. It's often come with the question: does the streets dictate to the music, or do the music dictate to the streets? I used to always say that was an open door. But now I know beyond a shadow of a doubt, the music is dictating to the streets.
Yes.
Hers, I saw on Facebooklet. I saw it was in some high school. These junior high school students, almost every last one of them, at lunch break, showing each other their guns. You know how we used to do? We show each other our tennis shoes and shit. They showing each other their guns, and somebody's recording this. I said, "Damn, that's junior high school now." I said, "Damn, these kids all got guns." It wasn't like that, but when you see the
we was having pager wars, right? Man.
But when you see that imagery plastered all over social media, plastered all over your music and everything, which is sidebar, which is why we paint positive images of our people every day. We don't show all that foolishness. We talk about it so you guys can understand how to navigate around this foolishness. But this is what they're seeing. This is what our youth is seeing. It's been spoon-fed to us, to our kids. Now they mimicking, not to mention the goddamn video games. I'm on one today, girl. Not to mention the video games, okay? Grand Theft Auto and all that stuff.
Man, the new Grand Theft Auto had me blushing. I was like, whoa.
Right, it's some wild stuff.
I was just trying to steal some cars and run over random pedestrians.
So let me wrap this up. So you see that, and you see why my question, don't answer it. I'm gonna have you guys answer it. Why is it okay for African Americans to make music like this, to show imagery like this, to show our sisters ass out every damn day if she got a rap for you? Why is it okay and why isn't it not okay to have the country singer, the pop star, how come no one else is doing it? Why is it okay? We're not signing these record deals. They are signing the record deals saying this is what they want to see. No, it's all we singing. So the American Negro or the African American Negro is plastered all over the damn globe like we wilding over here. All of us are not like that. But what they singing, I'm talking about the people in the diaspora and on the land, our homeland, is saying that we are crazy and we wilding. But check this out though. I'm gonna go there. Check this out. So when we think about what's happening with this meta rapper, okay, this is somebody, one of the same execs. They said now we're in the metaverse, okay?
Right.
Which is a whole fake reality. Okay, some people want to stay on there and it's only successful due to the COVID and all this. So now you can live in this metaverse. So they created, peep this, a damn rapper. It was so popular, so quick, it signed a record deal with Capitol Damn Records. I said, this fake rapper signed a record deal with Capitol Records. This dude is fake. Okay?
Yeah,
and then he's walking around in the image of this foolishness. So two white guys made this guy up and said it was okay for this guy to carry on like this. Okay? So they made a nigger. They made a straight up African American black man. And that's why the city and the country is getting upset.
And they tried to tweak minor features to make it so they could say, "No, we didn't make him black. That's what you're seeing." No, y'all know what y'all was doing when y'all did it.
No, it's the 20th century blackface.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it is.
What, 22nd century?
Yeah.
Oh, well, 20.
Yeah,
well, okay.
like when we it would be like
it's the now because they got him with green hair, braids, gold teeth. I'm sorry. I don't care what you say. You see him, whether he's in a tanning booth, whatever. He look black as black as black as he blacker than me.
Hey, watch Cyberpunk. You'll be able to figure out. Just because you made it a robot, don't mean that I can't tell what ethnicity y'all was trying to represent.
So, you these big Zex. Well, let's make some money off of this mockery, like they did back in the day, where they put it on and had their little shows and did what they did in their so-called secret society. Because if you want to look at it, the metaverse is lightweight. If you ask me, a secret society. We can really tell you what we really think about you, how we really see you. Like this, ain't you gonna pay to be a part of this? Why we make mockery of you?
So, let me ask you a question. How do you feel knowing that somebody else created this damn thing for your they want you to say for your entertainment? You got to be a damn fool. That could think this is acceptable.
Okay, well, what about the young man? You and I was talking about this earlier. The young man's voice that they use.
Oh, they man, talk about that. Talk about that.
For it, but you're gonna sign a whole deal for this animated character, but you're not giving this person the money who's the voice that it is. Come on now, our superstars that do these animated movies, they get paid big bank for doing these animated movies. So you mean to tell me this?
No, what contract you signed, boo? Because if you paid to play, then they paid you for to perform a service.
He didn't get that.
And once you got, he didn't
get that.
He didn't even get you come in and we
he
got $0.
Listen, he didn't get that.
He got
how they get his voice down?
He said he thought. First off, it's the metaverse coming to him. Okay, a lot of these guys, let's be honest.
How they get his voice? Be aware of what you do.
A lot of these guys, I'm going to hate to say this, and I hate to blow my own horn too. A lot of these guys don't have a brother Hiram Akeem who specializes in the music industry and specializes in the music business. If you need a consultation, please give this man a call, 330-937-2632. Know what you're dealing with before you get blessed with a deal. I'm going to say it again. Know what you're dealing with before you get blessed with a deal, and I'm the man to get you a true understanding about what you need to be doing before you sign. That was just a little corny thing, but you're right. She on her thing because she's in the entertainment business as well. But some of these guys are starving so much with all this internet stuff and all.
But how did you get fed? You still starving if they ain't paid you? What'd you get?
No, I'm saying, okay, let's be honest. Most of you sons of guns aren't getting nothing when you put your shit on the internet. That's not happening.
You can be hungry as you want, but I don't know what you're gonna get off of eating moldy cheese.
Okay.
If you better have something to sustenance to sustain you.
The general consensus is put your stuff on the internet and you'll eventually get paid. Right. That's what the culture is, which made this guy think it was okay because somebody called him and it's internet talk. It's internet movement. He assuming I'm doing something big with the metaverse. It's going to pay off.
Right. This is my voice.
This is my opportunity. And they end up, the damn the damn robot get the deal. So that means the two Europeans signed the deal with Capitol Records.
Of course, somebody else's voice. Come on now.
Know your worth.
Hey, and of course, Capitol Records canceled the deal.
They canceled the deal. They also issued a formal apology for its involvement with the factory. Saying CMG has severed ties with the effing Mecca project effective immediately.
That's the rapper's name, effing Mecca. Effing Mecca.
What? Effing Mecca?
Yeah.
Come on now, those of y'all that's out there, y'all ought to really be upset. Come on, with
you know what you're watching.
Mecca.
Right. You better say
you know where you're watching. We offer our deepest apologies, which is same thing, to the Black community for our insensitivity and signing this. I feel like I should be reading this with a bill. Cause we offer our deepest condolences to the Black community for our insensitivity in signing this project without asking enough questions about the equity and that's not in the quote. Without asking enough questions about equity and the creative process behind it. Why do we still have people selling our community on their version of product? Okay.
I see what
and you don't have nobody on your team to give you the necessary insight to have prevented you from wearing your pee pants all day. Anybody tell you pissed on yourself and you behave? Take a shower.
Nobody looking out for you.
That's what I'm saying. How you ain't putting nobody on your team like that? So y'all get.
This is music business, man.
Look, man, the boycott. Y'all can say what y'all want, but that boycott of the bus system did something.
You know what they say. Listen, man. If you're trying to promote you and your style, please give us a call at area code 330-937-2632. That number again is area code 330-937-2632. We want to put your face in the place. We want some support, and we want to support the people that supporting us. I'm going to always say we like to support the people that support their community. And the only way you can do that is to conjoin with us or to conjoin with somebody else that looks like you, walk like you, talk like you, swag like you, and ultimately brag like you. And that is us here at AkronHipHop.com, Mecca Media Entertainment, with the usual suspect, Sharp.
Well, what I got here is the 10th anniversary celebration where everybody's a hero. That is the Akron Comic-Con. That is November the 5th and 6th. You guys, bring your kids out. Come on out. See Akron's own comic book artist. That is Damon Kendricks. He has an awesome comic book. I have one. He's going to be there with the booth. You guys can go out, take your kids out there, and meet a real superhero that's drawing superheroes that look like us.
Hey man, that's dope. And it's set in Akron, Ohio. His universe is set in Akron. Damien Kendrick is off the hook. I think he's going to be on the show, the morning show, this week.
Yes. And if you, don't have a kid to take, bring the kid and you out and go to the Comic-Con event because it's worth it. Before I even get to the article, of course, I'm always sending my love and condolences to anyone that's lost anyone, because we've all lost somebody and it hurts. All right. And on that note, our love and condolences still to Jam Master Jay's family, friends, fans, associates, inspirees, mentees, etc. So man is charged with killing Jam Master Jay, and he is to face trial. He has allegedly admitted to the murder. Okay. So prosecutors now say that they have evidence implicating Carl Jordan Jr. in the murder of Jam Master Jay. The evidence the prosecutors plan to submit in the murder trial is actually an alleged confession by Jordan himself. A witness says Jordan admitted to the crime in a conversation. Jordan and Ronald Washington were charged with the murder of Jam Master Jay, and who was they put it in an article, but if you don't know, he's Run DMC member. All right. So the Jam Master Jay murder trial is set to begin February 20th of next year. So everybody make sure you keep your eyes out, ears open. If convicted, Jordan and Washington face up to life in prison. And they don't have to go in WITSEC or something. They have to, man, if they really did it and they really, man, I don't know what prison they gonna put them in.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah.
Especially if they're being held up in New York.
Look, it's some COs that ain't even go, listen, man, just hey.
I'll tell you what, man, when we think about the hip-hop pioneers that have, or rappers, I don't like to say everybody's pioneers because they're not.
No,
okay?
They're not.
Or everybody's legendary because they're not. But I am going to say Jam Master Jay, okay? Jam Master Jay is influential to this very platform. Our logos are in the fashion of Run DMC. It's inspired by that. So that means this here platform, AkronHipHop.com, is the foundation of hip-hop, and we reflect it every day. Big ups to Jam Master Jay for all that he represented, okay?
Okay, so there is none higher.
You better stop calling me. Right? Run DMC. So let's just talk about some of the rappers and DJs, people in the culture that had died of violent death. And hopefully this brother is going to get the justice he deserves. Because we know a lot of brothers is not going to get the justice because of the culture that they're coming from, no snitching and all this foolishness and everything. Right. So right off the bat, of course, Jam Master Jay, that hurt me, man.
Yeah,
that hit harder than, I hate to say it, that hit harder than Tupac for me. That hit harder.
Yeah, because he went back further.
Yeah, because why you telling my age? Why you telling my age?
No, but I mean, even for me, it's like that's some of the first
music,
hip hop that you really got exposed to, outside of the, the hip, the hop, you know what I mean?
That's
so it's some of the first like street hip hop. It wasn't just
and he was the element to put the street around DMC. A lot of people didn't know that. Jam Master Jay, the way they dress, that's Jay's dress code with the Godfather hat, the Adidas with no laces and stuff. Yes. Jay brought that in. Okay. Run DMC, I can show you a picture of Run DMC, how they was looking before Jay stepped in. Okay, and then when Jay stepped in, that's his whole swag.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And hey, big ups to them, and hopefully his family get the justice that they deserve, and the hip hop get the justice that they deserve. And some other people, can y'all think of some more people that died violently?
Yeah.
Yeah, Nipsey Hussle.
That's terrible, man. And he's to my understanding right now, his killer is happening right now, right? They're in court.
Yep. Yes.
Or we just missed it, I don't know. That hit hard too.
That was
that hit hard the way that brother got killed. I mean, broad daylight like that.
Yeah. At a corner, storefront, mall front that he helped revitalize.
Yeah, his whole strip, man.
So a strip mall. That's a better word to say it. Strip mall, and he revitalized that. So that was just the level of disrespect.
What about you, Sean? You got somebody who's good time?
Only person I'm Tupac. I'm just
right. That's good. You gotta say it though.
I was pregnant, when he died. I was pregnant. I was like,
it was honestly Tupac. This is you know why, and I'm gonna be honest. Besides the fact that I'm like, I remember being little and listening and getting to hear Run DMC the first time when my uncle bought the album vinyl.
So what now?
The album on wax.
You got wax.
I do.
You got a collection.
I do.
You got everything. You got Ice Cube.
I want to brag, but I will. Okay. I got Prince.
Yes, you do.
Yes. But besides but here's the thing. Tupac. We heard about Tupac getting shot. What, 3-4 times? Tupac got again?
Right.
He gonna make it. So the natural assumption when you heard that Tupac got shot, the last time he got shot was that he was gonna make it out, and it was just going. And now we're gonna have another fire album to come behind it. So it was which is why we have the whole Machiavelli theories that are going behind Tupac's really not dead in Cuba.
What do you mean he ain't in Cuba? That's why you told him to call you. Right.
So, that was signed MC personally. Okay, so no, that's where he is, but apparently, allegedly, right? So, but everybody just felt like when you heard Jam Master Jay happen, it was somebody came up into the
studio
and murdered him. And it's not to say like Tupac wasn't murdered because he was too, but it was just like,
this is crazy.
This isn't
he wasn't even talking like that.
Yeah,
that's not even his style.
That's not even
in front of people though.
Yeah, because I knew him so much personally.
He was a street element. He had a street element in him and stuff. But what a lot of people don't know about the late great Jam Master Jay is he was a hustler. Okay, like I said, he was that street element that made Run DMC so dope. But here's what's so dope is a lot of people don't know Jam Master Jay is responsible for Onyx. Okay, he was working with 50 Cent at the time. He came through there, all that. So he was doing a lot of different things with the Afros and all these different folks. So he was literally a record label exec. He owned JMJ Records through Def Jam, which was a RAL, a Rush Associated label. Big up to Jam Master Jay and everything. And you said that. I can keep going. We can go, and the sad part, we can keep naming a whole bunch of rappers that got dealt with like that up into, we went from Jam Master Jay immediately to Nipsey Hussle, then back to Tupac.
To go a little bit forward to say Biggie.
Right. Then we can go further to what's happening now. Right. These rappers are killing themselves now, which what we were talking about.
Pop Smoke.
Right.
What was it?
Pop Smoke.
Triple Extentation.
Yeah.
What was the one kid that got killed and they had that young man.
No, the young man that got killed at the donut shop or the coffee.
Dolph.
Young Dolph.
Too.
See, but you know what? And this is crazy because right with the names we just named, we named rappers that got killed by rappers and rappers that got killed by jealous dudes or impressionable dudes that's walking and living this lifestyle, this foolishness.
Yeah, because rest in peace, Pop Smoke, because it was his own crew that got him set up, and they was feeding everybody.
Allegedly. Because a lot of people believe he was on social media and he showed the address while he was out there in Cali. He literally showed his address, and they saw it, and then later on came into the crib they was at.
Allegedly.
Which was supposed to have happened with PNB, whatever the guy's name.
Yeah, because the girl was right.
Okay. This is something for everybody to think about. Now we was just talking about the things with Ye, and then we was talking about the metaverse rapper. Now we're talking about what's going on now. Just keep in mind that we need to really be thinking about what our kids is doing when they're getting into this business and with the rapping and how it influences our community, period. I think everybody should really be paying attention to that, because while we sitting here thinking, and while we sitting here talking, all I keep thinking about is how that hip hop went from hip hop to rap. Now it's gangster rap. Now it's just
drill rap.
Yeah, and it's straight up just taking our community, Black is Beautiful community, it's just taking us further and further and further and further into not even knowing who we are or where we come from or what we're about. All that talent that our young folks have, now all they want to talk about is, I'm getting the baddest chick, the biggest car, the biggest gun. I'm getting the money on the heel. All I want to do was party and sashay, and not even understanding that truthfully you so talented you don't even really realize what you about or who you are, and then you are feeding into your own community the foolishness.
But here's the thing. They don't know. All they know is foolishness begets foolishness begets foolishness. Okay? There's no reason for you, Black woman. There's no reason for you, Black woman, at y'all's age, and even you, Black woman, at your age, to be walking around on social media with your ass out. Because your little black girl is seeing that. There's no reason for you to get a damn record deal with your ass out and say, I want to be repping like that. See, but you have no choice, little black woman. If you see Trina, Nicki Minaj, and Little Kim, and all these people with their ass out, they have to think, if I'm going to get a record deal, I got to mimic this. This is what's hot. And I dare to say, if the talented girl at this point comes out, okay, and she got the lyrics and got everything, the executive gonna throw a thong up her ass anyway, because that's what they want to sell. It's proven that it will sell, but that's what they want to sell. Because I come from a day where tomboys used to rap.
Yeah,
MC Light.
That's my favorite.
Queen Latifah.
And you wouldn't dare
Boss.
See these girls. Yeah, you better say it. Def Jam West. You better say it. But you wouldn't dare see our sisters like that. Put your clothes back on, except when you're in the house with your husband.
There used to be something about that. It was going out and looking, a certain way and put together. Like you could look sexy without looking wearing a thong. And that's just a fact.
The strip culture is here.
Yeah, the strip culture.
And it ain't because it's been here. It's been here.
But it ain't been as open.
It's marketed.
Yeah, it ain't been in your rap music. And then some people say, if it wasn't up, Luther Campbell ushered that in. No. No, he ain't had one female rapper dressed like that. He had dancers and background dancers dressed like that. The talent wasn't there. He just brought the strip club to the thing. Okay? But he didn't have rappers. They was rapping kind of crazy, like Too Short and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's what they brought. Like they had
the party. It was the down south
to
party.
Just not be paid and just to be around there acting ratchet on stage.
So I'm waiting right now, and I know there's some good MCs out there, good rappers out there that you can see. You won't see them major. You won't see the major lyrical girl like Bahamadia, the new up and coming Lady of Rage. You won't see that. Matter of fact, I would like to think the Lady of Rage was possibly the last one with her damn clothes on. And I know I'm just vague, but that's the most popular rapper female with her clothes on. Am I missing somebody?
The Brat.
Yeah.
Brat.
Tomboy,
regardless, she was beautiful. We've seen her in one video.
I've seen her in the video, and I've seen her on with her ass out before.
I'm just saying
But that wasn't her.
That was her MO.
Yeah.
That was just her letting people know what she was working with. But I really believe it was her, especially now. This is just me. Correct me if I'm wrong. I believe the Little Kims, the Foxy Browns, and the them dollars, the Gangsta Boo, and all these people making it so hot at the time. Little Brat had to remind you, hold on, I am all female. Don't get me wrong. Right. I don't know if it was her or the executives, but the way she was going, and obviously her ultimate trajectory, because she like women.
Yeah, right now, she's engaged. Yeah,
right. She's like women and everything. So you know,
they're married.
And she's like the typical tomboy rapper, right? Yeah. So I don't know if she went outside of her nature to do that, but it could have been said that she was asked to do that. She's comfortable in her skin. Yeah. She was beautiful. Big up to her, that song with her and Tyrese, because that's the song we're talking about.
And yeah. And I'm thinking about her Left Eye too. Because Left Eye, she was never naked.
Over the top,
Missy Elliott too. Missy Elliott.
What?
Missy Elliott she didn't dress.
I'm sorry. I was
She
upset at Missy. She was that dark skinned. Put it like this: Missy was the first one I noticed that had the bam, 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 bam without all the fake stuff.
I love Missy. That's why I'm like, she's on the list.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I keep what I was about to say to myself.
Yeah,
but she's definitely talented. She's definitely talented.
Bad about Missy.
I ain't gonna say nothing bad about Missy.
Leave Miss alone. Missy. All right. So look though, I do like the overall thread. I think that we have to hold ourselves to a higher standard and not just accept the marketed music that's out there. We have Apple Music, there's YouTube, there's too many streaming services, SoundCloud, for you to be able to choose what it is that you're listening to and what artists you're hearing. You do not, and if we stop and turn off and stop with the mainstream will catch on to ours. They'll reroute because they want to be able to tap into the finance stream, and that's what it's all about. That's all I'm saying. Tune in with the usual suspects. If you don't like it, add a comment, okay? But if nothing else, keep watching, because otherwise we'll be